excited that we're here live. Welcome to the Healing Vibe Live Q&A. I am very excited, so nervous, but more excited. So if you're tuning in, let us know in the chat box, where are you guys from? You know, I'm from El Paso, Texas. Let us know where you're from. I would like to know where you're at. And today's topic, we're going to talk about the 9 biggest mistakes on setting boundaries. Hi, Mackenzie. So happy that you're here. Thank you. And by learning these, you're going to avoid a lot of BS situations that drive you crazy or overwhelmed or stressed or even angry. Okay, guys, so stick tuned because later on I'm going to tell you how to get this free gift that I want to give you. And what I'm sharing here, I only share with my paying clients. So if you guys don't know who I am Stephanie Rodriguez. I am an empath Reiki master, and I focus on helping women, especially in their childbearings, with hormones and removing block emotions, helping them to feel good. Not only that, I am also a mother of 6 children, and I have helped and raised 8 children in my life, and my biggest one is almost 22 years old. And it's really exciting to be a part of that huge, huge family. And my #1 goal is, just to let everyone know that, life is not perfect. I'm not perfect. No one is. So let's just breathe that in. And it's okay to do mistakes. One thing that doesn't make me perfect is my dyslexia. Sometimes it'll pop up and sometimes it doesn't. But it's okay because we all make mistakes. Now, I don't know, so if you can relate of not being perfect, say, yep, I relate, or give me a thumbs up. Okay, so I'm going to let you know in one of my client stories. So when she came to me, when we met, she was overwhelmed, crying, and very, very stressed out. She had tons of friends. So she was a single woman, no children at the time, but she had a lot of friends. And she loved having a lot of friends, having that interaction and socializing and helping out. And but it was getting to a point where she felt she had to invest so much time to catch up with every single friend that felt overwhelming that there was no me time. There was no relaxed time for her. So when we started working within a week, starting teaching her how to set boundaries without feeling guilty or embarrassed to say things, helped her so much because she goes in there setting boundaries, able to say her voice with ease without feeling guilty. And that is something that we worked together, and it was very, very magical because now she's not as stressed. She has time to relax and it's okay, and she's okay, her friends are okay, and they're still friends. So I don't know if you ever had something like that or could relate. On the comments, say yes, okay, guys? Now, it's important to set boundaries because that makes sure that you are relating to yourself and you are having your needs met as others as well. But it's important to set boundaries. So we're going to start with the top 9 mistakes that we have, all right? The #1 mistake is that we are afraid to voice our concerns. We are scared that people are not going to love us anymore or get mad at us or just, eliminate us from their life, right? And that is something that, we are afraid, or we're saying it, we're scared of saying it because when we say our concerns or what we feel out loud, it sounds silly, it sounds like, wow, I'm such a whiner. But no, you're not. Your feelings and your voice matters, okay? #2, not realizing that you have a power, not realizing that you have your own power when it comes to setting boundaries. You think, oh my God, if I set boundaries, it's not going to be obeyed, or people are not going to follow it. We think that we don't have that strength, which is not true. You do have that strength. You just need to, again, word it out. Second, or the third one, I apologize. You believe that you have too much power, and that's where it comes into the disagreement of demanding things, then coming into an agreement. You know, you want to overpower everyone to the limit that you're even overpowering other person's boundaries. That is too much power within you. The fourth one is not making, hi Letty, thanks for joining. Not making your, I don't know, agreements, your boundaries clear. Not having that clear is going to cause misunderstanding. For example, I heard this in a show that this girl was telling her husband, hey, you're going out in the week with your friends too many times. You're going 4 times. Please do it less. When you do that, what happens? Okay, I'll do it less. And you want like maybe once or 0, because I'm here at home cleaning with children and exhausted from work. So instead of saying the direct stuff like I would like you not to go out 3 times, maybe once or 0, that would be great. So you need to be clear on your agreements, your boundaries, because then you become disappointed or angry, and then you just, you end up arguments. Number 5, being 100% dependent on people, because you feel like you have no option to do stuff. You feel like you have no voice. You have to do what people say you have to do. And that is something that people make mistake. Again, being dependent also goes hand in hand of not having a voice and thinking that you do not have your power to say things and set boundaries. All right, number 6, not committing. What do I mean by that? So once you say maybe to your children, I do not want you to come into my room without permission or if I'm there, right? And then you say, and if you do that, this is what's gonna happen. But if you know 100% that consequence or that second action when your boundaries are violated, you're not committed. Not only that, you're gonna show to them that your voice doesn't matter, and you also fail yourself. So if you don't want to say a commitment, what's going to happen, the action, if my boundaries violated, all you have to say is, this is what I don't want. And then after that, I will if it is violated, I know I will handle it properly. Just know that this is my boundary. So always double check when you're going to do that extra step. If someone is going to violate your boundary, you are like 150% sure. Okay, guys? Number 7 is freezing, just giving up because you have tried all these things. Maybe you haven't been committed. You're just afraid. I don't know. You just freeze and you just don't do anything. Sometimes freezing, not doing anything, could backfire, but sometimes freezing and not doing anything, it's okay. For example, in the sense of setting your boundaries, and if something happens, you might not, commit to something. So it's somewhat in a freeze. And sometimes if you're so angry and you right away instantly go from happy to angry, sometimes freezing, it's okay, because if you're so emotional and still haven't able to move that energy and process the emotions and communicate without going to an argument, sometimes freezing is okay. Not all the time freezing is bad. So it's okay to freeze at times, because then later when you cool down, you could, understand your emotions and then communicate with a person with more ease and calm. Another one, negotiating and ultimatums. Ultimatums could be as a threat instead of negotiating or an agreement. For example, we'll go back to that, hey, you go out so many times in the week with your buddies. Can you please just do it once? If your husband says, well, I don't know if I want to do it once, I could do it twice. And if you guys both come in agreement, then yeah. Or you could just go, well, 1 week once, 1 week twice, or something that you guys come into an agreement. And agreements are boundaries because you guys are understanding each other and understanding your guys' both needs to be happy. Ultimately, you don't want to be like, well, if you leave and, go out twice, I'm going to divorce you. That's just like threatening and making sure if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. And maybe you don't even want that, because you love them. You're just angry. So this is why negotiating is okay when using with freezing, because then you're able to handle the situations calmly. Another one is also, and again, of being overpowered, not respecting others' boundaries, is also to make sure that you're coming into an agreement with others, learn how to communicate. If you need to freeze, it's okay, so you can come back to set an agreement, and so you to know that you are also respecting others, and it's not all about you. Okay, guys? So those are like the whole 9 ones. It's really important to at least know these, because at least you go, oh, I know what I'm doing. You could like realize yourself and like, oh, I know what I'm doing, and this is one of the mistakes, or oh, it's okay if I do this, because sometimes you don't know what you can or you can't do. So if you popped in later on from this live or seen a replay, it's really important to go back and to hear all the 9 ones, because then it's going to empower you to know your options and how to use it properly to have your needs met and others as well. Okay, guys, since I said I was going to give you guys a little gift, I'm going to put the link after the live. I'm going to put a link so you could click and join our Facebook while we're still accepting new members. And in our welcome little announcement, if you click on it, there's going to be a link where you could actually have an access to a free mini course that can help you to use those tools taught there to relax anxiety and to help and aid depression. It's going to empower you and it's going to help you in so many areas, but those are the 2 main ones. And again, thank you very much for joining in. It was really fun and exciting, and I'll see you next week. Bye.